my, they're doing the Dunkin' Donuts dance. Who choreographed this? This is amazing. Anyway, it's the Geeks. Burt and Ryan. Guys, it's all about Google. I know that you probably thought they were Apple fanboys, but we
might be.
We might, but yeah, it's all about Google today. And let's start with some finances.
Right. Well, I'm going to try to channel my inner Howard here. They did their quarterly results, $26 billion. That's up 21%. And they were very excited because that's good results that beat their expectations, even though the company got a $2.7 billion fine by the European Union for messing around with shopping results. So even with that giant fine that they have to pay, their numbers were pretty good.
Which is pretty, it is pretty good, up 21%.
Absolutely.
And what were they doing with the results? They were messing with the results?
They were favoring their own stores, obviously, over other stores. Okay. But on the plus side, of course, Google is all advertising, but everybody's looking at what they do other than that because fewer people are using the web, more people are on Facebook. So they're saying their hardware is doing very well, and they're saying their cloud services, where they're competing up against Microsoft and Amazon, they're in third place, but they're growing faster.
Well, speaking of hardware, Google Glass I thought was dead, but it's back and it's strong now, right?
Well, so Google came out with their Google Glass back a couple of years ago. It was like $1,500, and it really didn't resonate that much with the consumer market. Right. But there was a good underground sort of effort to look at how it would be in the business arena. So they were working on it for 2 years. It's now being released. It's Enterprise Edition. And they are focused really more around specific kinds of business applications. Now, it comes with a little bit more sensors built into it. So there's like a blink sensor, there's a head sensor, there's like a barometer, even a compass. So it enables a lot more stuff to be able to be done. Now, the thing is, the key is the software that's associated with it. So in order for you to get this device, you have to actually go through one of the Google partners. And it's really specific around health or vision impairment or factory work, like a workflow. So it's really specific for the businesses.
And it's still $1,500.
It's probably more geared toward the specific application that you're,
so the price may vary depending on the software.
And it's not as bad wearing it around the office as opposed to wearing it in some restaurant.
Coffee house.
Right. Dunkin' Donuts. They've got a new operating system too called
Android O. So Android 8, it's the next version. Speaking of going back to the consumer market, they just released the latest developer preview, which means the next thing you're going to see is the version that you can get. Of course, your carrier might hold back these updates, but they're always very exciting. The big news for this one is emoji updates. Not just that they'll get the latest emoji that iOS has, but they're going to make it finally that when you might not have the latest system, it can still show you what it could be. So if somebody says, you are a great emoji, instead of just seeing a square, you'll be able to see that it's a thumbs up or maybe a thumbs down.
Or maybe a shotgun.
Right,
if it's in the way. Hey, the guys are on the radio tonight at 6:30, 88.1, that's HPR1, and the topic tonight is...
Well, we love to cover robotics. So, we've done underwater robotics, regular robotics. Now, this is for drone robotics. So we're going to be droning on drones.
Droning on and on about drones,
And this is going to be, Kalani High School is actually piloting this program to use drones in their robotics program.
Okay, Burt and Ryan. And the show on the radio is called Bytemarks Cafe. Thanks, guys, very much for coming in. We'll be back with more Sunrise on your Wednesday in just a moment. The Donut Dance.